Hi, my name is Dr. Jane Floyd, and I'm in Durham, but I'm able to see clients throughout the entire state of North Carolina. Before I even begin talking about myself, I would like to acknowledge you for the important first step that you have taken in recognizing that you need help. Big step, big step. And beyond that, that you're looking for support from somebody other than family members, other than friends, that might be able to help you through a really difficult time. So how might we work together? I'd like to begin to understand a little bit about your history, because our history does shape us. And understanding the thoughts that go into our behaviors, understanding relationships that were formed early on, understand your strengths, they are there. Sometimes they just kind of get hidden. So uncovering those is a really important step for us to do. I also like to explore what we call our automatic thoughts. So it's the thoughts that will immediately come to you in your brain. And what I want to be able to do is uncover those so that we can begin to challenge and identify, are those functional or are those dysfunctional thoughts in your thinking behaviors? Because we can't change what we don't acknowledge. So that's where we begin, is taking a look at our thoughts and what we believe as more of our core beliefs. Because the crazy way our brain works is that if we think, well, I'm a failure, our brain's going to look for ways to validate that all the time. And until we kind of interrupt that thought process and begin to change it, we're going to be stuck there. So who are the types of clients that I like to work with? First of all, typically adults that are at various stages of transition in their life. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and you're adjusting to that. Perhaps you are a professional, a medical professional, or in the corporate world. Also adjusting to the other stage of life, which might be, I'm getting closer to retirement, or you're dealing more with older parents, and how do I adjust to aging parents, and how might we cope with that, and feel that time and focus with your parents is meaningful if that's a stage. The other thing that I have found that I really connect with is for those going through grief. Grief is a really difficult time for all of us, no matter what the circumstances are, whether that's a spouse, whether that's a child, whether that's your parent. Loss is always difficult, and yet there can be incredible growth that can come through grief. And so that's another area that I really enjoy, exploring that stage of one's life journey. More than anything, I like to take a holistic approach in my work with you. And what does that mean? Holistic means that you're kind of at the center of the wheel. And that might mean that, how do we take a look at maybe your nutrition, and do we integrate a dietitian into our work together? How do we look at maybe chronic pain, and could acupuncture be a solution for you? So there's a lot of different components to my treatment and my approach with you. You are far more than just a clinical diagnosis. So what's next? Well, we would begin with a complimentary phone call. I encourage you to reach out to me either through my email or through my personal voicemail box and let me know that you would like to connect. And then I will reach out to you and we will have a phone conversation. That's important for both of us, for me to learn more about you and for you to learn more about me. There may be questions that have come out of this little video that you want to know more about. Bring those questions to me so that we can work through them. So let's get started. Again, I congratulate you for recognizing that your well-being and your health is important. It's difficult to do it on your own, and I would welcome the opportunity to join you towards better health and better well-being. Thanks.